lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. So first of all, I've decided that I'm going to do a design using this week's colour of the week, which is the beautiful April. This is a beautiful sort of soft neon orange peachy colour. It is perfect for spring and going into summer, and I thought normally I just stick to doing acrylic designs on my channel, but this week I thought I'm going to do a gel polish design as well. I might even do two, and I thought for this one I'm also going to, instead of voicing over at the end, I'm going to do this one more in sort of real time and talk as we go. You know, just to mix things up a little bit, because sometimes it's nice to do things slightly differently every now and then. So what you can see, I've picked out a few gel polishes to go with April. So I've got April, I've also got Coral, Kristen, Afia and Anastasia. I've also got my Addison and Avery double-ended brush, some black and gold gel paint, and my painted and posted palette. I will also be using some stickers from my sticker book. These are the ones that I've sort of bought from Shein over the last few months. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to go for. I'm looking at either of these two, or possibly even a black and gold, more of a black and gold marbly look. Possibly something like this one, or maybe this one, I'm not sure. I think what I'm going to do, or even this one, I quite like this. I'm going to get started with the design and sort of see where the mood takes me. So one gel polish design I'm sort of really into at the moment is some abstract-y designs. I have been doing quite a few abstracts each week with the colour of the week, and I thought this week I'm going to come on and actually do one on my channel and sort of talk through what I'm doing. So what I love about abstract is there's no rhyme or reason to how you do it. It's just sort of having a bit of fun and see what you create. So I'm using Danny, my Elena hand, for this design. I have applied some full cover tips. These are just the sort of the almond, clear almond. Again, I think these ones were from Shein, because I get sort of a lot of my tips from there because it's cheaper. And I've just stuck them onto the base nails. It's the same base nails that I use for acrylic. So when I apply sort of my gems tips, I've just stuck on a full cover tip. So I know I'm going to be doing a slight abstract design, and I know I'm going to be using sort of all these oranges and possibly some of the paints and definitely some of the stickers, but apart from that I haven't really decided how I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to get started with my base. So I'm going to use April and Afia for the base. So I'm going to do the index and the pinky in April, and the middle and the ring finger with Afia. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I think I mentioned this in a video a few weeks ago because I did a gel polish design in that video. Normally, when I'm doing my gel polish designs, I glue the full cover tips onto my base nails, and then I stick them on one of these tip holders like this, and work from them on here, not with them in the actual hand. I just don't enjoy doing gel polish on the practice hands. I don't know what it is, and it's probably I need to do more and then I would not dislike it so much, but I just prefer doing acrylic on here and gel polish on the display tip holders, on the tip holders, and then just putting them back in to take the photographs. So maybe one thing I do need to do is a few more gel polish designs as videos, just to get me doing this, because I don't know what it is, I don't like it. It's possibly just because I love doing acrylic work, so I just feel much more comfortable. I mean, I've got nothing against gel polish, it's just acrylic is sort of my go-to, and really it wasn't until I started using gems that I sort of refound my love of gel polish. I don't know. Anyway, perhaps what I need to start doing is a gel polish colour of the week video every week, just to get me a bit more motivated. Nice thin first coat. I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. The one thing about doing a video this way and talking as I go and having it real time is it be a little bit longer, but I'll try and cut out a few bits as and when I can. And as I said, this is not going to be sort of every video that I do is going to be like this. It's going to be more one-offs. Now, because both of these are quite because both of these colours are sort of buildable, they are designed that you could layer them over other colours, get sort of a bit of a not a glassy design, because they're not sort of as clear as the glass polishes, but you can build these sort of over glitters and foils. April, that is, and the Athia, which is from the Mermaid collection, can be used as a topper. I'm actually going to do 3 coats, 3 thin coats of colour, just to build it up so I've got nice full coverage. Now, because of the design I'm going to be doing, the sort of the abstract design, there's going to be a little bit in the middle covered, but I want to make sure I've got nice coverage sort of all the way across the nail, not just where I'm going to put my abstractiness. So I'm going to keep my coats nice and thin, and that's the great thing about gems polish, they are very pigmented. Even these ones that are slightly see-through and can be built with, they've still got pigment to them, so you can build up thin coats to get full coverage. So I'm going to cure this coat, I'm going to put on one more, cure that one, and then we're going to get on to the design. while the third coats of those two colours are curing, I'm just going to put some of my colours on my little painted and posted palette. I think it's pretty safe to say that I am close to needing a new bottle of April. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I'm not sure that I'm going to need much of Athia, but I'm just going to put a little blob on. And then the other colours that I'm using are Kristen, mix it up a bit, Coral, oh, that's a lot of coral. And finally, I'm just going to put a little blob of Anastasia, which is from the Easter collection that was released 2 years ago, I think. I absolutely love this collection. So much fun. Now, thinking about how I'm going to do this now, I am pretty sure, she says, mind may change, that I'm not going to use my art gels because I have decided that I'm going to go with these stickers. So I think I will create the effect that I was considering with the art gels with these. So I'll just pop them to one side for now. So my 3 coats of colour are all cured. So I'm going to use the Avery brush for this, and I'm going to start building up my little can't think what it's called, my little abstract design. So I'm going to start with April on the middle 2 nails, and I'm just sort of building up blobs basically. I don't tend to have an idea with it, I just sort of go with the flow. So if I was working on a client, what I would then be able to do, or if you were working on a client, you'd be able to cure the first hand and then go do the second hand and then cure that one. Obviously I haven't got that situation because this is not a client, this is just a practice hand. So I'm just going to quickly give that a cure. It's very thin, so I'm just going to cure it so that I can just go over and add a touch more where I felt it was a bit patchy, and then I will just, and then I'm going to start my next sort of blobs on the outer 2 fingers as well, and then I'll pop that in the lamp to cure. So I'm just wiping my brush off on a bit of lint-free wipe. It's just a dry wipe. Gonna go into Kristen now, and I tend to start from the darker colours and work my way to the lighter ones. So again, just blobbing it on. It's a technical term. We will start to overlap the colours, but I want to do these 2 just as they are. Oh, that's a big blob. Don't quite me. You can always add a bit more and build it up if you need to. And now I'm going to cure that. Could probably get away with a 30-second cure. And I'm just going to go over where I think Kristen needs a little bit more. Working it pretty thin because I'm not looking to build up bulk. I'm going to cure. As I say, quite a lot of backwards and forwards with this sort of design. But if, unlike me, you're working on an actual client, so 2 hands, you can be doing one while the other one's in the lamp. And that is the good thing about gel polish designs, is on a client you can always be working on one hand. With this hand, it's in the lamp and I haven't got another one to work on. Right, next colour, I'm going to use Coral, and I'm going to start overlapping on all 4 nails. So I'm going to overlap it here. I'm now going to start to bring here together. Still got a couple of colours that I can play with, so don't need to be completely joined. Just want to start bringing my little blobs together. Technical term. So just while that finishes curing, I've sort of asked the question in the last few videos, but I do want to start varying out my content a little bit, bringing you a few more video ideas, not just my acrylic designs and sort of my nail team and gem swatches. I've been bringing you a few more hauls, so I was sort of wondering if these sort of real-time gel polishes would be something of interest, but also using some of the things that I've got sort of in my Sheen haul, so giving you some design ideas with all the stickers perhaps, or with foils, or some stamping, maybe some sort of basic back to basics, step by step. So please let me know in the description box if there is anything you would like to see. I've got some ideas, as I've said numerous times, for sort of when I move into my nail room. There'll be a lot more I can do. I have been playing around with filming a vlog and sort of been filming over the course of a week, 2 weeks that. I'm sort of on the fence as to whether or not I'm going to upload it. So I would love to hear from you guys if that is something you would want to see. Shall I go ahead and upload it, or shall I just give that one a miss for now? So please let me know. I might sit and sort of edit it together and see how it comes together and then make the final decision. But I'd love to hear from you guys, my subscribers. So just going in with that second coat of Coral just to sort of deepen it and cover any patchiness. Coral is one of the cat eye gels. But I think she's also really pretty not as a cat eye as well. All 5 from that collection are the tropical collection, but I've just left her as she is. I'm now then going to add a little bit of the Affia on the index and the pinky, where I did the coral base, not the coral base, sorry, the April base. And then we will, I'm not sure if I'm going to put the stickers on and then add some of Anastasia, or I'm going to put Anastasia on and then add the sticker. I think I'm going to do it sticker then Anastasia, so I can see where I want to add a little bit there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But it's not, I find it's not until you've got all the colours on with the sort of abstracty nails that the design really comes together. At the moment it just kind of looks like a nail with blobs on it. So just going to add a little bit of Affia. Just going to bring that down. Here. We'll just add some up here. Again, don't need loads. Just a little touch. Just going to give that a quick flash cure, add the second coat. Have a little bit of fun. There's always lots of gel polish designs on my Instagram and my Facebook. So because I don't do them as videos, I don't tend to post them on here, but there's always lots on there, and sometimes there's one or two more acrylic designs as well. So we're gonna fully cure now, and then I'm going to place my stickers, and then we can see if and where we want to add any. Well, no, I know I want to add Anastasia, but where I'm going to add it. So again, this is one of my many sheets that I got from Shein. I absolutely love the stickers, and I've done a couple of sort of show off hauls and showed you some of the thousands of stickers that I've got from there. So that's why I sort of made the suggestion, would that be of interest, you know, showing you some ideas of using the stickers, layering them even to get some designs. So I would love to know. So this tends to be the bit that takes me the ages, because I tend to spend a while looking and deciding which sticker is going to look best where. So these tweezers, FYI, were also from Shein. It's not that I have problems. So I'm focusing the marbly sticker over my blobs of colour, but I could always add another sticker if I wanted to. But as I want to add some of the Anastasia, I don't think I do need any more. But I'm going to use these have got a bit more of a gold blob to them on here. Remember, the gel polish is all tacky still. Whilst it's all fully cured, it's still tacky, so that's why I'm using the pusher end to press down and not my fingers. So now let's have a look. Do I want to add any more? No, I think I'm going to start to overdo it if I add more. So we're going to leave it at that, and we're going to come in and add some of Anastasia. So this is one where you want to be sort of pressing it in, so more dabbing it. And we can really sort of pull those glitter pieces out. So where sometimes with these sort of designs you might want to use the black or the black, white, gold art gel to sort of put some dots like we've got on this sticker. Here I could use this glitter to get a similar sort of look. And you can see I'm just picking it up and patting it and spreading it. Not overly covering everything, I'm just patting it in. And moving that glitter around. Can always build it up with a second coat as well. Although because of the sort of the look I want with this, I'm just going to go with the one coat this time round. There we go. I'm loving that. So we're going to pop that to cure for a full 60 seconds. I'm going to clean off my little palette. So these are acetone, cleanser, everything, resistant. You can also give them a good sort of wipe out, wash in soapy water. Nice and clean. There we go. Sticky hands now. Right, I need to write down in my little organizer what I've done for this design. So we'll call it April Abstract. So this is how I use this book. So April, Afia, Kirsten, Coral, Anna, Anna, Tina Top, stickers. So I did a video a while back introducing this little organizer. This is how I use it. So I write in it after every single design. So I always have it out when I'm creating so that I can write down what I've used. So when I come to post or edit videos, I know and don't have to look at the design and think, oh my God, what did they use? I'm gonna go in now with a layer of Betty Base. You could do 2 Tina tops, you could do a Felicity Flex and a Tina top. I just like a layer of Betty. It helps to really stick down those stickers, helps to just even it out a little bit, and doesn't add too much bulk to the design. But you could do 2 Tinas. This is just, I suppose, because I don't do clients, and the only few times I sort of use gel polish is if my sisters have their nails done, or if I'm struggling and I haven't got the strength to do a acrylic design on my own. That's sort of the only few times I use Betty Base, so I do tend to use it quite a lot when I need to double top coat, because it also gives you that tacky layer so that the top coat has something to grip onto, because most top coats are a tack-free finish, and whilst you could give it a buff, and some you do find, double top coating is not a problem. I just like to use something with a tacky layer so I know that that top coat has gripped on nicely. And I just think Betty evens things out nicely. So here, having done it, I've spotted that my sticker is a bit wrinkled. So just give that a little press out. I do find most of the stickers that I've got from Shein are super sticky. They do stick really well. So I'm going to cure this. I'm then going to come in and do a coat of Tina Top, and then this design will be done. So here this design has been top coated, fully cured, and it's done. And I love how this one has turned out. As I said at the start, have been absolutely loving sort of abstract designs the last few weeks, even months. Always trying to do a one or two, or one every week with the gel polish colour of the week. I just think they're so fun and they're so easy, and you can just get as creative as you like with them. You can add in sort of florals, animals, random shapes. You don't have to be particularly artistic either. I just really like them, and I love how this one's turned out as well. I love the colours. I just really like this one, and I hope you guys do too. I also hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It is a little bit different, but you know, it's nice to mix things up every now and then. So I would love to know your thoughts on not just this design, but this style of video. Is it something you would like to see more of, or stick to what I know or do most? So please let me that is it for this video. So I'd love it if you'd give this one a thumbs up and click subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any further videos. I will pop all the links and product details in the description box. Everything I used was from the nail team, apart from these marble stickers. They were from Shein. I get so many stickers from there, so go check it out. I highly recommend them. If I can find these exact ones, I will pop the link in there too, but I've got so many things from there, it might not be easy for me to find the link or this particular sheet. Also, don't forget, when you're shopping at the nail team, you can use my code Helen5 for 5% off all full price products. That does not include the colour of the week or the glitters of the week, because they are on offer for their week. So April, this week only, is £5. Great opportunity to grab this colour. Don't forget, it also comes with a matching Elite glitter, so why not treat yourself to that, and you will be able to use my code for the glitter. And if you're like me, see what else falls in your basket. I'll be back with another video in a couple of days' time introducing the glitter of the week for this week. But from me today, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Mwah.